Hey, at least you got the park in the pits.
Why, Phil? Why isn't Joey racing SMX? What is going on? What shouldn't he? He should be out there with you.
I'm glad he's not, because if he was, it would be a spot out of my LCQ.
LCQ Warriors together.
Yeah, exactly. Joey, I'd punch you back to wherever the fuck you're from.
Missouri. Missouri.
Where the fuck you're from.
Florida, I don't give a shit. But Joey should be racing, but I'm glad he's not, So, why did you guys talk about it? Why are you not racing it?
Yeah,
I knew Steve would start this. It just was...
Here's what I don't get, and I've said this before. We got Rick Ware Racing.
Mm-hmm.
Shane is Mobile One up.
Yeah.
He looks like a walking Mobile One ad.
How do you say it like that?
Oh, what is it?
Mobile.
Mobile?
Okay. I don't know.
Decals.
Mobile telephone. Mobile's gas.
He's got fucking decals all over. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a Canadian thing, I guess. So he's Mobile.
Mobile
One. He's Mobile One, all out. He looks like a walking Mobile One billboard. And Nichols is over with Bubba Pauly with a small Mobile One sticker telling me he spent $25K to race. Nichols is telling me he spent $25K to race this thing. And then the third guy, Savatgy, is just gone. Like, it makes no sense. What? Yeah. Rick Shop, you could probably throw a rock from Charlotte Speedway and hit Rick Shop.
It was a poor planning. We ran out of time.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
We ran out of time
because SMX has only been in the works since last December.
Yes, but to be fair, it didn't look like top 30 was going to be a thing for a minute. Because what are the chances? Dude, I raced 7 rounds. I didn't even finish the 8th round. I raced 7. No, I didn't even finish the 7th round. I was supposed to do 8, and I didn't do Daytona, so I didn't even finish the 7th round. What are the chances 7 rounds get you in? That wasn't supposed to be the case. So for the longest time, it was like we're not going to go racing. We're not going to be close. And then obviously as it got closer.
Imagine throwing away $25,000.
He spent
throwing away to who?
If you were racing,
Steve,
22nd is $25,000.
Okay. With what? What am I going to show up on? My bikes are in Singapore, Steve.
Get a bike.
It would have cost Joey $25,000.
It would have cost me $25,000.
Right, so he's going to wash?
To go racing. And God forbid, like Phil said, what happens if I get kamikazed in the first corner? And then you drive there.
I would fucking kamikaze you.
Yeah, what if a guy like Phil goes straight into the fucking double-doubles?
You can't do that to me. We're on the same team. We're team make it in. But I could have bought a bike.
Yeah.
And I want to argue this on Twitter all day, but I don't have time, Steve. I could spend. Okay, you keep saying.
Well, you're not racing. You do have time.
Yeah, but I don't want to have time.
But like Phil said, 10th is $50,000.
Yes.
You don't think you can get 10th? Like, you're a great rider.
Yes, I understand that. Okay, first of all, I got to buy a bike, correct?
Great.
How much does the bike cost?
$10,000. Go ahead.
Yeah.
10
I'm
grand?
marking this down.
Let's do the math.
$10,000.
Am I gonna go stock suspension?
I mean, you can't revalve you can't get your stuff revalved.
$8K for suspension. Go ahead.
Why?
Okay.
The production stuff is fine. You get that revalved, you're fine.
You need a kit.
No, you do not need a kit.
Yeah, we do. Go ahead.
We'll go in the middle. Let's go 4.
4K?
Yeah, we'll go 4K.
Okay.
Are we going to take spare parts, or are we just going to grenade a wheel first practice and sit out the whole weekend?
I think you're very friendly with the Monster Energy Kawasaki guys. I feel like if they grenaded a wheel, they could get you a wheel.
No.
Those are mag hubs. You won't get them.
I won't get them. Their fork lugs are different sizes. Not going to work.
Yep.
Nice try. So, am I going to go with no parts?
You can get parts.
I'm going to sit up for this. Okay. Yeah. How much am I going to spend on parts?
I don't know, but go to Bubba Pauly. What did Colt Nichols do? He went to Bubba Pauly.
I don't.
Let's say you spend.
Want me to call Colt? I'm not Colt. I'm just telling you my problem. Okay.
4K parts.
We'll say 4K on parts. Okay. Now, how am I going to get to the races? I'm going to drive.
You got to pay homie to drive the shit.
Yeah, you got to put your bike in with somebody. Yeah.
To drive to the races.
Gas.
Then when I get there,
just throw it in a truck. Yeah. Throw it in somebody's truck.
Okay. But then I gotta what? Who's in a mechanic for me? I gotta pay somebody.
Yeah, Ben.
How much is that?
Ben's not gonna do it.
$500.
Okay.
So that's $1,500.
$1,500.
Okay.
Hotels, airfare.
Yep. That's $1,000
to go. Yep. To go racing every weekend.
Yeah, barely $1,000.
So barely $1,000. That's he's from Florida.
Okay, yeah, that's cheap.
To go racing every weekend in the LCQ and have Phil kamikaze me in the first corner, and then at best you get top. I mean, at best you get.
So right now we're at 20K.
Okay, 10th place is $75,000.
What?
Yeah, but the problem is it's not guaranteed, Steven.
Of course, it's not guaranteed. But hey, when I started a podcast, was I guaranteed to make a living?
What, 75?
Starting a podcast,
but you won't get hurt.
Mark's just told me 10th is $75K. 10th overall.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 10
and then that's starting with 0 points.
Yeah, you're fine. Look at Phil.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, if from the odds category,
I don't get why Rick Ware and you guys couldn't figure it out because Colt and Shane figured it out.
Are Colt and Shane there with Rick?
No.
There you go.
But
they had a bike. They bought a bike way earlier in the year, and they raced outdoor.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they raced outdoor to be guaranteed in. So yes, they go there risk free because.
But you're in. You're in. Look at this LCQ. You're fine.
Yes.
You just gotta worry about Phil.
Okay. And what happens if you?
I mean, what happens if I go to get Starbucks and I get hit by lightning? I mean, we can play this game all day long.
I understand that, but if
what if
speed that process up, you're getting struck by lightning.
It can't happen fast enough, Phil.
Listen, I'm sorry that I believe in Joey Savatgy more than Joey Savatgy believes in himself.
But just understand that the risk involved, the money spent, at best, you're making a couple grand, Steve.
The risk reward, Steve. That's the thing he's trying to tell you.
You're talking about going from Charlotte to Chicago,
don't forget,
Chicago to LA.
Don't forget, there's purse money per round too.
Okay, do you know how much it is for fifth?
For fifth,
yes,
$5K.
No,
okay.
Yeah, it is 5K. It's 5K.
It's 5K to win a 450 main event. 100K. Fifth place, $5 grand.
What? It drops that much?
That's a pretty balanced payout.
Wow.
Are you serious? It drops that much?
Holy crap!
I swear to God. And then from 5th to 22nd is a $2,500 difference.
Yes.
But $95,000 from 1st to 5th.
Yes. So yes, there is per race money.
I've never heard of a pay structure like that in my life.
Trust me. I looked at it. I did the math. It just.
Here's what I don't understand about you.
What?
Like you want these guys to go race, right? But the risk reward is great. Now, I just asked you today. Hey, you're like, hey, I need to ride before Millville.
Yeah.
Why don't you just fucking show up and ride at Millville?
Well, I'm currently injured right now.
No,
doesn't matter. The risk reward. Why?
Tennis elbow.
Right.
Fucking kidding me?
I got a tear in there too, Philip.
But I'm just saying,
there's a ligament tear.
We don't know what these riders have past SMX, right? So is it really worth it for them to show up for 3 fucking rounds? That's what I'm.
It would have been. Listen, I would have gone had we had planned it better, but we had something in mind. I
feel like you could have worked something out with Rick.
It wasn't executed in time.
Okay.
Did we plan late? Yes, of course. But again,
so do we blame Kenny for that? Who do we blame for that?
Looking at months prior, I raced 6 or 7 and I guess it would be 7 1/4 races. Like you're not supposed to make top 30 with that. So for the longest time, it wasn't even on the plan. And then as we got closer, I'm like, hey, there's a chance we might do this.
Yeah.
And then obviously, it literally came down to the last round, and I got 30th on the nose. Sure, hindsight, they took more.
They were begging guys to
but
race.
In a normal situation, I don't make top 30 with 7 races. So it's never going to be a thing. But again, had I had more time.
That is a valid point. If you had asked me beginning of outdoors, hey, is Savatgy getting in? I would have said no chance.
No chance.
No, that's a valid point.
But like I said, I tried to last minute scramble around, but there was just too many moving parts in the.
I just want to see you race, man.
Well, I'll be racing in November.
We hope.
Phil, are you doing those things too in November?
Dude, Phil and I we hang out at the races.
Are you?
Yep, I am. I'm doing 450. Abu Dhabi, Melbourne.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. Before we let you go, we got Heart Raft coming up here. By the way, too. Did Coop? So I was really monitoring our group text with Coop, waiting for someone to say something.